Heavy formation for Benet. Take it off. They'll hand it off. Rogowski over the middle, and he's carrying tacklers with him. Ball comes out at the end, but referees will say he was already down.
So St. Viator was tackling the football on that play. And again, it was a run. You said over the middle, maybe to the right, but either way, it's on that right side of the line that's making the move for Benet. So St. Viator's in a 3-4 defense. They might have to, I don't know, lean toward their left side to stop that running from the Benet on the right.
7:26 to go in the first. Benet looking to cap off their opening drive with a score against a tough St. Viator defense. Kabaki takes the snap, fakes a handoff over the middle, open. That's Doyle with the catch. He had 2 touchdowns last game. He'll pick up where he left off with about a 20-yard reception.
What we can say here is this excellent execution by Benet, right? They've got all those runs mostly to the right. Obviously, that makes it real tough. You want to play downhill if your defense to stop those runs, and that opened up the middle. The linebackers had to go down to protect the run, and then the pass went right behind him on that slant over the middle.
Same full formation. Receiver goes in motion. That's Doyle. Handed off for Rogowski to the 3, to the 2. Reaches. Did he get it? No, he did not. He'll be tackled at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, it strung it out, but nonetheless, he gained enough yardage to get 3rd and 1. I mean, I would be surprised if the ball goes into the air. All I can think of is Marshawn Lynch in the Super Bowl. Do not pass it this time.
So the first down marker was at the 1-yard line because they were tackled at the 11 before. So that's going to be a first down.
Let's see what they do, though.
Heavy set again, just one receiver out wide. Kabaki takes it. Rogowski into the end zone, touchdown. His 8th touchdown in 3 weeks, and Benet takes the early lead over St. Viator, scoring against a tough defense.
Yeah, he's a tough runner. Rogowski, fantastic. So great start for Benet, 6-0. Now we got an extra point coming. And St. Viator is up against it. They haven't been able to stop him at all, and they had a 3-and-out on the first possession.
And while we get ready for the punt, let's take in our sideline reporter, Sam Corbett, who's got something for us.
Yeah, thanks, Jack. I overheard on the sideline Bennett's linebacker, Quinn Devine, saying, no reason we can't be this loud all night. Loud voices, loud running, loud tackling, and some extra added words as well to fire up his teammates. But that's the overall energy that they're looking for on homecoming night.
The snap is over the punter's head. Niemiec will take it. He'll run it. Bennett's going to make the tackle at the 20-yard line.
And there's that loud energy again, so another loud hit as the punter just got leveled there.
Benet with an immediate red zone possession after the punt. And man, oh man, that's a tough play for Niemiec. What's he supposed to do once the ball goes over his head? It's tough for him to kind of recover from
All
that.
you can do is just gain the yards back if you can, as many of them as you can. But it doesn't almost matter where you're putting the football. It's deep in St. Viator territory, and that's a major miscue. St. Viator is already up against this really good Benet team, but that they have a punt snap over the punter's head.
3rd down and 5. He'll throw it, jump ball, back of the end zone. What a catch.
I think he got it. Let's see what they're saying, out of bounds. Now, this would be another play that you want to replay. To me, it looked like a catch. He had control. It looked to me like both feet were in bounds, not just one foot.
That's Luke Wiles. He had a one-handed touchdown catch that made highlight reels earlier in the season. It looked like he had one hand up, tried to control it, bobbled it, and then might have went out of bounds. It looked from up here, we're really far away, but from up here, it looked like he might have gotten the feet down. It was close, though.
We just got to see the replay of that, and we'll have to look at it later. Obviously, if you're on YouTube, play it back. But yeah, he bobbled it and caught. I think he had control while both feet were in, but obviously the referees are right there on the field. I'm on the Bob Uecker seats.
Conway, field goal is up. And good. And the way he's kicking those extra points, I do think he has some distance on that leg, too. You were asking earlier about the 35-yarder. I think that's certainly in play and maybe even longer than that. We had a question in the booth earlier. Do the high school teams use the new same NFL kickoff rules? The answer to that is no if you're watching at home. But how do you feel about that, Bob?
I am not a fan. I watched it in the XFL, and I was like, oh, God, I hope the NFL doesn't use it. Sure enough, the NFL is using it. I don't like it at all, but I get why they're doing it. They're trying to prevent the CTE injuries on those coverage plays.
Komet sends a receiver in motion. Takes the snap, looking for the bubble screen, pumps, fakes, gets it to Ellis on the screen on the inside. He's going to break free. He's over the 50, jukes another man. He's got blockers in front, and look at this run all the way to the 30-yard line. And that's why he was the Conference Player of the Year last year.
Oh, and he had a perfect play call on that, a screen pass right over the middle, and obviously the linemen are past him, and it looked like he wanted to do this like on a kickoff return. Went left, then went right, followed his blockers. Bennett just couldn't catch up to him.
Good pace to his running. We mentioned that earlier. 3-star recruit. Already has 4 touchdowns so far this season.
Well, you can see why he gets them, that's for sure.
First time that St. Viator has been in plus territory. Franzen switches sides for Komet. Quarterback hands it off. Franzen in the backfield. He's wrapped up by this strong defensive front for Benet.
That's a drive killer. We talk about defensive ends getting X number of sacks during the year, and that stops those drives. And that's why you only get 17 sacks. Doesn't sound like that many sacks when you can play it out with 50 offensive plays per game, right? But that stops 17 drives, right? That play lost about 6 or 7 yards, second and very, very long for St. Viator. Puts him into a passing situation. They are going for it on 4th and a mile and a half.
What do you do here? Screen pass, or do you just throw it up down the field?
If it were me, I would throw it up for a jump ball at the goal line. But screen pass is a good choice, too.
Looks like he'll be the jump ball. Komet drops. He'll step up towards the line of scrimmage. Fires over the middle. It's caught off the deflection. That's Ortegan. And does he have the first down? It's going to be close. It depends on the spot. Lucky play for St. Viator.
They are calling it complete and a yard short.
Lucky then unlucky, I guess. They will say it's a yard short. So St. Viator almost pulls off the miracle on 4th and long.
That would have been on every highlight film, the kind you send into Sports Center, right? But a yard short.
Man, oh man.
Well, all right, so by going for it, a pooch kick wouldn't have gotten any better results. Throw at the goal line, whether it would have been caught or dropped, now we don't know. But a yard short, the turnover, Bennett's ball.
Benet will start their drive at their own 10-yard line. Kabaki takes it, play action, looking long to Doyle. Oh, he's got it. Out to the 30, to the 20, 10, touchdown Benet. Doyle had one-on-one and beat his defender downfield. A great throw by Kubaki, and Benet has a 3-score lead.
Great throw, doesn't even describe it. It was perfectly placed in his hands. He threw the ball when he wasn't behind the defender, outran the defender to catch the ball perfectly in stride, not even a little bit slowed up, and that's the play you send into Sports Center so far today. Wow, 17-0, 3 straight drives and 3 straight scores.
He takes a snap, looking long, steps up in the pocket, he'll pull it down and run. He doesn't have a check down option, but he's going to get some yardage on the run. He'll be close to the first down. They'll give it to him. First down, and a really good keeper for Kubaki. And when I was down on the sidelines a couple weeks ago for Benet, every single time he ran, they were saying, man, he does like to run, doesn't he? He can throw it, but he can run too.
Well, it was interesting how they started the game out. It was those 2 runs where it wasn't looking to run, pass it to anybody else or hand it off to anybody. He just took it both times, and you assume, well, that's going to be their offense, but we really haven't seen that since.
Kabaki takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking, throw to a sliding Doyle, who makes the catch. He's had quite the game so far tonight.
Yeah, that was the same throw off the 1 foot on the right side. He looks a little awkward coming across his body, but obviously he completed it, threw a little bit behind the receiver, but nice catch sliding to the ground.
Doyle had that touchdown earlier as well on the long ball. It's going to be 2nd and short here. St. Viator and Benet. There's the Benet touchdown. It was Luke Wilds
with the score after the injury. We're about to loop in our sideline reporter, Sam Corbett, to help us out. But Benet scores again. They go up 22-0 pending the extra point. And Sam, what do you got?
Can the Offensive Player of the Year, Cooper Benet, in his division last year, can he lead St. Viator to a comeback here on offense? The handoff is to Franzen over the left side. He's got some room, runs over a defender all the way down to the 20-yard line, and a tough run
one of the best,
Franzen.
Yeah, sorry, one of the best runs we've seen, right? So St. Viator goes back into the halftime. They make some adjustments. They stop them on defense. They've got the ball on their first carry, first down, at least of the half.
The way it's listed, Keaton Franzen is not a huge guy. 5'10", 155, but he showed some strength on that run. Relying on Franzen more here to start the second half. Franzen over 120 yards on the year coming into the day with a trio of touchdowns. It's an option. Benet flips it back. Ellis on the reverse. He's got daylight in front of him. Near the 1-yard line. Let's see if he got in.
I thought he got in, yeah.
Ran
touchdown.
over Radgowski.
So we got a game.
We do. Ellis has the touchdown, and Viator's on the board for the first time tonight.
I like that, though. First off, they got the ball in a really good field position, kind of because of the punt didn't go very well, right? Then run left, run right kind of thing. They ran back toward the wide side of the field. This time the counter. We saw that counter earlier against Benet. And I'm not going to say it worked because Benet turned it back up the middle, but they tried it again, kept going wide. Touchdown.
Benet up 23-0 at halftime. St. Viator got a touchdown at the start of the second half and forced a fumble. Driving down the field now to try to get back in this. Wide open downfield, broken play. And Viator all the way down inside the 5-yard line. Sasha Summers, the big 6'6" receiver, broke free. Hard to lose track of him, but Benet lost track of him there, and he's all the way down the field. Viator with a chance inside the 5.
Yeah, sorry, the cornerback pulled up to stop the run, and oh my God, he ran right by him, wide open. He was hit essentially right in stride. A really good play. That was not a broken play on the offense. It was absolutely broken play on the defense.
Cooper Benet with the big throw, and Viator with a chance to score. Benet drops back, looking towards the end zone, right in front of it, and St. Viator gets in. That was Michael Tauscher. Coming out of the backfield, Benet finds him in the flat, and St. Viator back in this game, down just 11 points, 2 touchdown drives to open the half.
Right, so I think you kick the extra point, make it a 10-point game, and you'll see if you can get a touchdown and a field goal or 2 touchdowns later to win the game. And the adjustments again. Now, Bennett's going to have to try to move the ball upfield, eat some clock, but Benet, is in a little bit of danger. If they can't get a couple, 2 or 3 first downs, it looks like Viator is equally capable to take it to the house.
Watching the kicker, Alex Niemiec, for St. Viator. He was hitting from about 45 yards out in warm-ups. So get to the 28, 29-yard line, you should be okay to try to fire one away. Benet fakes it, throws it deep, receiver open and through his hands. Jalen Schlahetka, who's made a couple of nice catches tonight, had the touchdown in the breadbasket, but it goes through the hands.
We were talking about that it was the deep receivers that were getting open for St. Viator, and they were going to have to take those kinds of shots. And they did take a shot on first down where they can still get the first down later, but man, that would have pulled it within 3 with a lot of time.
7:40 to go in the game. St. Viator needs a score on this drive if they want to continue to mount this comeback. Down 23 to early. Low snap to Benet. Looking long. Has a receiver. Deep. Might be picked off. Does he have it? They're going to say it's incomplete as Radgowski had 2 hands on it, but wasn't able to keep a hold of it. So instead, it'll just be an incomplete pass. Had a couple of things there. At first, it looked like the receiver had broken open as Sasha Summers might have had a step on both those defenders, but
I like that they're going long, St. Viator.
Third down. Do you pick up half the distance here, or do you go for it all? Third and about 17.
I'd be tempted to go for it all because you're not going to get 17 easily. Just go deep again.
Benet drops back. All his receivers are past the first down marker, and he throws it and completes it. A big first down, and he finds Jalen Schlahetka. Remember, he dropped that touchdown pass earlier, but he makes up for it with a huge catch and St. Viator has the first down.
Well, let's be clear. He couldn't make up for it yet until he's in the end zone, right? But what a great catch, great pass pattern. And Komet had all day to throw. The offensive line did a great job on the defenders. So move the flags. They're only 10 yards, 15-yard line here. So they're at the 15-yard line, 7 minutes to go.
4 yards short of the first down. They will kick the field goal. It's Alex Niemiec. Was good on the extra point earlier. This one's from about 25 yards. It's a bad hold. He hesitates. Did he still put it through? Yes, he did.
So that's still a 7-point game, not an 8-point game. So that extra point mattered a lot.
Now it's up to Benet to keep their heads, keep their composure, and continue in this game. They can ice it away here, potentially with a couple of first downs. Kubaki fakes the handoff. He's going to throw. Looking over the middle. Deep. Doyle. It's picked off by Ellis. He's over the 20 on the return. And St. Viator has the ball, and they'll have a chance to drive down and tie this game. What a turn of events we have seen here at Benet Academy.
And that's like the third turnover deep in their own territory, and that's what's been stopping Benet this whole game. But as soon as Ellis got the ball, and he had to rip it out of the receiver's hands, but as soon as he got the ball, I was looking for the open field running. I could have seen him taking it all the way.
And then an unnecessary roughness on Benet after the play. So we were talking about composure. One of St. Viator's last chances right here.
Yeah, this is the game.
4th and long. Komet takes it, drops back, fires. Nobody's there. Radkowski is just going to drop it and let it hit the ground. Smart play.
You know, that's kind of where it's going to end up probably. It's pretty close to that 21-20 production.
Snap. Kubaki. Keeper. Runs over the right side. He has the first, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. And then St. Viator is going to have to use their last timeout, and then it'll be the victory formation twice in a row, and that'll end the game.
St. Viator uses that final timeout, and what an effort by St. Viator to try to get back in this one. It wasn't close at the start of this half, but St. Viator, 16 unanswered points. They had a chance. They had the drive. They fell behind the sticks, took a couple of deep shots, weren't able to get it done. Credit to Bennett's defense for that.